got it. Got good. How are you guys doing? We are going to decoupage. So I'll just show you what we got going on here. We are doing this one. This is just one of those, used to be a magazine rack. It had sides here and it didn't have this shelf. But I took that all off because I want to use it to layer product on a table. So this has been painted with Fusion Heirloom. Painted it with Heirloom, so that's what's on here. And this is the one we're going to do the iron-on method. So to do the iron-on, you need to put 3 coats of your decoupage medium. So in this case, for decoupage, I always use DIY's liquid patina, the clear liquid patina. But you can use any kind of, you could use Mod Podge, you could use any kind of water-based sealant. Big Top, all those kind of things. So you're supposed to put 3 coats, letting it dry completely in between each coat. So I've done that, so we don't have to suffer through that. And then I am using, I'm gonna go see what this paper's called because now I don't remember. Give me a sec. Okay, I'm back. Natural History. And I've cut it in half already, lengthwise, because I only need half. I'm gonna put half on each side. So I'm just gonna trim it about 1 inch below. Okay. So remember, we have already done the 3 coats of liquid patina. Just want to make sure this is where I want it on here. And then we need parchment paper. The parchment paper protects the decoupage paper from your iron. Okay, so my iron is on low. I figure I'll start it on low because I don't want to overheat and burn my paper. That would be unfortunate. It's on synthetics, so it's on the lowest kind of that it goes, sort of. Here we go. So in my research today, I learned that if there's any kind of wax or oils in the previous finish, that you're decoupaging, it may not stick. It says it's supposed to feel warm. My cord's not really long enough. It seems to be sticking. What the heat does is it's supposed to reactivate your sealer coats. And it's supposed to give you a really good, smooth finish. If you want a smoother finish than you would normally get. Seems to be working. The parchment paper just protects. just going over it again to make sure, because it seems to be sticking pretty good. Oops. This is going to be part of the new, I did that table, that old oak table last week, and I'm going to totally revamp my whole paint section. I'm putting a table instead of that little cabinet that's in the middle, for those of you who've been in the store. I have a smaller cabinet with all my DIY finishing products on it. And this is going to be part of that new display. Okay. I don't know if it's stuck enough. It seems to be. It seems to be stuck. I'm gonna go over it one more time because I'm, you know, paranoid. So we'll go over it one more time just to make sure. I don't smell fire, so I guess that's a good sign. Why is it getting a scratchy thing all of a sudden? Okay, we're gonna go with that, guys. We're going to go with that. I hope it's good. And now we brush on a coat of the sealant on top. And apparently it's going to wrinkle up, but that's okay. So like I said, I'm just using the clear patina from DIY. So I'm not, it is wrinkling. And I'm not trimming this out yet. I'm gonna wait till it's dry. And then we'll just sand it off. Probably have to do that in the morning. So this is the same process as when you, as the regular, the traditional process. I'm curious to see if this iron-on method, like they say, gives you a nice, a flatter finish. All right. Well, that's that. Okay, so now this has to dry, and you can see it's all on there, and it's kind of wrinkly. I don't know if you can see the wrinkles a little bit. There. but it's actually not too bad. It's a lot flatter than I thought it was gonna be. So we're going to let this dry without wrecking it. Bring this one back up. Okay, so this is pretty dry now. You don't want anything coarser than 220 to do this. So all you do is just drag it downwards, just in the one direction. Because if you go across, you can tear your paper. Okay, so because this goes in like this, so I am just going to cut that. Actually, I'm going to cut it in a couple spots so it doesn't, now it will just fold easily. All right. That turns this into a really pretty edge, hey? Gives the side some life. I think it worked out pretty good. It seems to really adhered. There's not a lot of issues. It's super flat. Like there's a little bit of wrinkles here, but it's still damp feeling. And I know until it's like perfectly dry, you can still have some wrinkles. Those wrinkles will kind of shrink out when it's perfectly dry.